Hello, welcome to Breaking Initiative, and my name is Brett. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the YouTubes, do the thumbsies, all the other things, podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, it goes everywhere.
That's right, and I'm Rob. This is the show where we break down our own tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your tabletop games. We share some of our favorite tools from around the community, discuss our past experiences, as well as new things currently happening in the hobby. And, we're about to record something that I think we've done about 3 times now. No, this is the third time we've recorded this.
The third time.
But
this is the third time.
Third time's a charm, and everything kind of lines up perfectly. I'm sure you've already read the thumbnail by now, because we're actually going to be recording this during the initial onset of Hurricane Elsa itself.
We are in Central Florida.
Yes.
So this is everywhere else, but we're in Central Florida, so we are getting hit. It's actually it was a sunny day today. It was a sunny day. Everything's fine. Tomorrow's a whole different story. Anyways, and you might be thinking...
And to anybody watching this... Oh, you? Okay.
No, go ahead, Rob.
I was going to say, anybody watching this from the future is going to be really confused, so just ignore everything that we're saying right now, because none of it makes sense. This has already been forgotten.
Honestly, it's a tropical storm Elsa. It's literally going to be forgotten. Like, just it's going to be a weird Jeopardy question in about 15 years. Yep.
There you go.
And you might be thinking, oh, Brett must be a Superman fan because of his shirt. No, the shirt just fits me well. That's what I was thinking. So
it does fit very well.
Yeah, it's a good fitting shirt. I'm a big Superman fan.
Yeah.
I think he's a little OP. You know, he's the OG and he's a little OP. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Rob, what is our topic?
We spoiled it a little bit. Yeah, we spoiled it a little bit a moment ago. But first, I think what I'd like to discuss is actually, going into it, one of my favorite things about Dungeons & Dragons is coming up with some homebrew stuff. And one of the things I've come up with is actually just a very minor tweak you can do yourself to one of the sorcerer subclasses in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
Yep.
And I'm actually pulling it up right now. And the Storm Sorcerer is actually a really popular one because it's been around since Xanathar's. But one of the things that I noticed is kind of missing, like a nice little fantasy niche in Dungeons & Dragons for characters that you can build, is the sort of cryomancer. Not just like a wizard that casts ice spells and cold-based damage spells, but just somebody who's like a master in the arts, almost like somebody who innately is powered by the wild blizzards and the cold of the north and that sort of thing. It's almost there with Storm Sorcerer, but it's more focused on lightning and thunder damage. So I just tweaked it a little bit in D&D Beyond. Made a couple of characters that I feel fit that niche. And I let you pick the 2 characters. Brett, why don't you tell us about the character that you decided out of the 2 that you were going to play this evening?
Well, Rob has more daughters, but I have one daughter, and that one daughter watched what is it? Frozen 1,000 times, and honestly, I'm a big fan of the song "Let It Go." I mean, I normally bust out the ballad, do a little sing, do a little twist around. I mean, I'm kind of in my moment. You know, it's kind of my spot. You know what I mean? It's like it's my jam. It's my jam. Yeah.
And of course,
then, Sub-Zero.
Something that you stole my thunder. Something that fits just.
Speaking of the next video we're gonna do, the next video we're gonna do talking about sharing the spotlight.
So I felt it would be the perfect way to showcase this sort of idea of filling this niche and the fantasy genre of the innately cryomancer. You have Elsa on one end, who's a pure sorcerer. In this case, I made her level 8. And I also have a level 8 character, Sub-Zero, from the Mortal Kombat franchise. Very, very similar theme going on there. Maybe different target audience.
But what did you do?
He is actually...
Yeah.
He's a level 5 monk, level 3 sorcerer. Did I get that right? I'm pulling up stats
Is
right
it
now.
3? Is it 5 and 3 or 4 and 4? 5 and 3?
It's 5 and 3 actually. I had
Okay.
to dip into something for monk to really make this work, to make it an even match.
Right.
And I gotta say, the last 2 times we tried to run this and record this, it went a little long. So I have this brilliant idea. Let's just take 10 hit points off. Let's take 10 hit points off, and this thing
Done.
I think will run a lot
They're
smoother.
gone. Done. They're dead to me.
They just encountered some battle just beforehand, both of them.
Right. You're going to hear a lot of clicks tonight, guys, because I have a laptop running for my character sheet.
Right.
Yeah, and so here's the other thing, too. We don't have to talk too much more about this, but, like, if your DM, like, if you wanted to really run a character like this, in my opinion, there's nowhere where it's, like, game-breaking, as we shifted any of the rules or anything like that, any of the characters. Right. There's no game-breaking adjustments that were made. Everything was pretty well level.
Right. And you're right. You reminded me. I forgot to mention the changes I made. Very simple changes. All I did was I took every time that Storm Sorcerer mentioned lightning damage or lightning energy or lightning anything, I simply replaced that with cold. I kept thunder because you need that. You can't just throw in fire because fire is very common. I feel like fire, cold, and lightning are sort of like the trifecta of the most common damage types.
Sure.
So you can't really include both of them together. But so cold damage resistance at, like, I think it was level 6, and there's a lot of cold-based stuff, and that really just fits literally every single. They don't even need to make another subclass. That's literally all you do. I call it Storm Sorcerer or Blizzard. Call it Blizzard Sorcerer if you want, and it works out great.
You can just call me Elsa. You can just call me Elsa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to run this as a little bit of like an encounter, like I'm the dungeon master. We're going to see how quickly we can get through it this time. But I'm sure everyone's eager to hear who wins in a fight.
Sure.
Elsa of Arendelle or Sub-Zero, the Mortal Kombat franchise.
Set the scene, Rob.
Right. So, Elsa, you are you've been away from your castle for a very long time, and you just wanted to have one more look at it. And as you're climbing the peak, you can see it in the distance getting closer. And something seems off even from a distance, and as you approach the initial ice bridge that crosses the chasm to your icy keep that you once knew, a disturbing sight. There seems to be blood in the snow. There's and upon a closer inspection, you see that there's some ropes tied to the balcony on one side, and looking over, you can see that there's bodies hanging. They look like they're perhaps ninjas. They have face coverings over their faces like this, and with only their eyes exposed, but just blood caking their whole bodies. Some of them look like they've been lacerated. Some of them even look like they've had their limbs frozen off and shattered. And there's just a trail of blood that leads all the way up to the main gate leading into the castle. And as you approach it, do you want to do anything before you open the gate?
Yeah, so I'm walking up and I'm just like, I didn't do any of this. It kind of looks like my work here. Something must be going on. And I mean, just to play it safe, mayonnaise well, I'm gonna definitely cast where is it at for me? There you are. Stone Skin at level 4. So there's one of my level 4 spells. I only got 2.
So you've activated Stone Skin. Your own particular. Oh yeah, no, you describe it.
Yeah. So you just see as I get kind of worried, and it's almost like a sheen of like hard ice, and it kind of even cracks and then fades away. But yet I just know that it's applied.
Right. And there's even like a little icy mist just you can barely see coming off of your skin.
Yes. Yeah.
Even in this cold. Okay, so what do you do?
I will slowly crack open the castle door. I want to get up to the castle door and I want to slowly open it.
As you're slowly opening it, I want you to make a perception check.
That is a 2, so that makes a total of 3. What is 3, Alex?
3. It's no damn good. So as you open up the door, your eyes are immediately drawn to the blood that is dragged all the way to the center of this circular room. I almost feel like I don't even have to describe this room. Everyone's seen it so many times.
Everybody knows the room. Yeah. There's a balcony. There's 2 stairs that go up to the balcony. You know, that's where Anna got her pierced heart. Right.
And so yeah, you have the stairs going up to the balcony, but it stops just before that, and there's this giant chandelier on the ceiling. The chandelier looks a little different than normal. It has all these massive spikes on it. Spikes, icicles. Thank you.
Icicles.
Thank you, me. Thanking you. You didn't even tell me. So it has these massive icicles hanging from it that are caked in blood, and you can see a body just like dangling from it, just been skewered by one of these. No blood because his whole body is frozen. And without even realizing it, I'm going to make an attack roll.
I'm just sliding up along the wall, looking around. Oh, that's disgusting.
An icy shuriken, it just barely misses you as you take a step back. Almost, you didn't even realize that there was something there, but it shatters on the ground. And as you look up in that direction, you see a silhouette, perhaps of it looks like some humanoid figure about your size, and does a flip, lands on the ground in front of you.
Oh my gosh!
And he holds out his hand and pulls out a sword as he freezes it in place from ice, using the same sort of powers that you have. And then from behind his mask, he says, "Round 1. Fight." Roll initiative.
What is happening? Who calls that out?
Yeah.
So,
oh, lucky you. He rolled low.
Well, you still rolled higher than me. I rolled a natural 1. This dice was rolling really hot. Actually, scratch that. This dice rolls hot and cold. This dice will do natural 20s and natural 1s. So I was like, you know what? Let's roll with it. It's a gamble.
All right. So there was 1 plus. What was your dex?
Oh, it's 1 plus, so it's 3.
3.
So
okay,
3.
no, that you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
no, I got a 7. He is a monk after all, so.
Right. Right.
So he goes first. Running towards you, he moves about. So he jumped where he landed was about 30 feet away from you. Mm-hmm. He runs up to you, and stops about 10 feet away from you, and holds his hands out and shoots out an icy blast. I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
I see that. You rolled a 19.
I did roll
that
a
hits.
19. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot you can see that. It's almost backwards. I'm the DM, but you can see all my rolls, and I can't see your rolls.
I know. Well, I don't like rolling digital dice. Listen, we're not sponsored by them. Okay?
I'm just lazy.
I don't have to use it. All right.
So 19 hits, I think.
19 hits.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna roll damage.
10 damage.
That would be 10 cold damage, and I believe Elsa is resistant to cold damage.
Yes, she is. So it's only 5. Thank goodness. That's going to be what saves me. All right. As she gets hit, and she kind of feels some frost, and like her arms and things like freeze over, and she's like, it hurts. I'm going to get the high ground. And then she kind of starts running towards the side. Is he underneath the chandelier at all? Yet?
Yeah, neither of you are underneath the chandelier. If you could imagine, here, I'll use my hands to kind of. Here's the door right here.
Yeah.
You came in here. He
Got it.
jumped down from the balcony here, and the stairway is here. The chandelier is here. So no, you're not there yet.
Okay, does it seem like he might move towards underneath the chandelier?
Between
Probably
you
not.
and him, there's no chandelier. It's
Got it.
north
Got
of
it.
you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, DM. That was great. Great explaining. Okay, explanationizing. I'm gonna do as I'm taking my 30 feet up the stairs. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife because why not? It's ballin', and I'm gonna do that at. I'm gonna start at level. Let's make a big hit here. Big hit, no whammies. Let's go level 3. Ice Knife level 3. Does that now? I believe that hits. That's Here we go. Second level or higher, it does an increase of 1d6 for each slot. So at level, it'll be 1d10 and 4d6, I believe.
That sounds right. Yes.
A 12. I doubt that hit.
That did not hit. No.
This dice is rolling low, and I don't know when to fire it.
You throw an ice knife as it he just spins around it and continues his pursuit against you. So you've been
I will meta magic cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Natural 11 plus 6, that's a 17.
That does hit.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No. He uses his reaction. And what you see before you don't think you've ever seen this happen before, you swear that it hit, but as the mist clears, you see that it's an icy replica of his body in place as he, as he casts the shield spell, his own special version of it, where he creates an ice cloud of himself and steps behind it, using it as a shield. And you did not hit him.
What is this? Are we related? That's my turn. And I did keep moving 30 feet.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
30 feet, 5, 10, 15. So he got within 10 feet of you. He actually is almost able to get up to you, but what he does is he stops, and this time he's taking his hands and moving them in a circular motion like this. As you see the air around his hands as he's running towards you, sort of turning this icy blue, it then forms almost like this icy ball of wind as he throws it at you, using his Fist of the Unbroken Air, or as I've redubbed it, Frozen Air Blast.
Right.
Realizing that the cold damage doesn't seem to do anything to you, and I will note to anybody, so because it's Storm Sorcerer, they don't get the resistance. In this case, to cold until level 6. Since he's not level 6, Sub-Zero doesn't have a resistance. So, using this, you need to make a Strength saving throw as he uses 2 of his key points.
Strength saving throw? That's going to be like... Do I have a negative to that? I do. I have a -1 to that. But it's okay. I'm not firing it yet. I didn't fire the dice. I can't... It's a natural 20 -1, so it's a 19. This is why. Wait, where is it? No, right there. Yeah. It can't focus there. What am I even trying for? A 19.
A 19 succeeds. Wow.
Yeah.
For each additional key point.
This dice is crazy.
Wow, and no half damage at all. As you are able to hold your hand up at just the right moment, your icy skin is able to block that.
Yeah.
As you just get knocked back just a few inches.
I kind of feel like I kind of like see what's happening, and then I frost my arm, and just as it's flying at me, I just kind of like reflect it into the wall, and a little, and then I keep trying to run up the stairs.
Right.
Stuff.
Now he looks really pissed. He is incidentally standing underneath the chandelier.
He is?
Yeah, and it's your
snap.
turn. He's about he's 5 feet. No, he's 10 feet away from you.
10 feet away, underneath the chandelier. It looks like that. Then I will do. I believe I would actually have to do Ice Knife again, but I'll only do it at level 1 this time. Actually, I think first I'm gonna cast. Oh yeah, no, I'd have to do this. Actually, no, I will do Ice Knife now, level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 15 plus 6, 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
I guess I want to do it to the chandelier to make it drop.
Right. So
Is that a
you're doing
possibility?
this against the chandelier.
To like the string
Absolutely, yeah.
or the rope.
You definitely, you definitely hit it. And go ahead and roll your damage against the chandelier.
Okay.
You hit it in a very good spot.
That would be 14. Any pluses? Ice Knife? No. That's 14. 14 to the rope to make it drop.
14 piercing damage as you are able to hit it at just the right point. It's not actually rope. I think I went back and looked at it. It's actually just like ice crystals holding it up. Because obviously she didn't just construct
everything's
rope
made
from ice. That'd be ridiculous.
She did make clothing though. She just kind of and now I have different clothes.
Yeah, well, I guess that's stone skin, isn't it? We've retconned that. All right, so so as you hit it perfectly at the right point, I guess just like that crossbow in that one scene, it shatters just the right point and falls down on him. He has to make a dexterity saving throw, which of course he succeeds at.
My gosh, 23. Okay, I will. Does he get any damage or no, or does he just completely get out of the way?
He's going to take half damage, so it's going to be 3d6 damage, piercing.
Yeah.
12 piercing damage.
Oh, do you want me to do it? Oh, you do it.
No, I rolled it.
Okay.
As he took 12 piercing damage, as different ice crystals exploded, he's able to get out of the initial blast of it falling on him, but all the crystals exploding around him as they crashed against the ground, pierced through his side. You can see some blood coming out.
Okay. I'm also going to, again, meta magic Ray of Frost. Again. See what happens.
Okay.
Nope, 4. I only rolled a 10. So, nothing good there.
All right, that's a miss,
Maybe I should
so that
try
makes
this
it his
next
turn.
time. Okay.
He's
and I keep wanting to keep my distance.
Right. So as you keep running up the stairs, you're halfway up the stairs, and you can see he's getting visibly frustrated by this.
Right.
It's almost as if he's not used to people turning around and running away from him. He's used to people just sitting there facing him, only able to walk slowly away from him. You know.
This is a good strategy. Why am I going to get close to you?
So Sub-Zero's like, why haven't I thought of this? You just run away. I thought you were stuck in the fight.
Elsa's like, You don't have a welcoming face. I'm going upstairs.
Why are we moving in more than 2 dimensions? All right, so he, getting visibly frustrated at this, he, you see this icy sort of, almost like a vine moving around his hand. As he throws it on the ground, it then wraps around the ground these icy tendrils as they run up to grab you, attempt to grab you by the feet. And you feel this sense of cold that pierces even into your head. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm not firing it. 15.
What is it? I had it here a second ago.
The wind is howling
yes,
like
it succeeded. Man, you're doing way better this time.
Yes.
Is there at the end of, no, he has to succeed. Man, he is spending all of his slots.
Yeah.
And he making sure it's not something I'm missing. Oh, you know what? That's right. Spend a sorcery point. I forgot I got sorcery points.
Yes, you have a few.
Yes, I do. Let's see here. So, sorcery. Here we go. Okay. Meta magic. Here we go. Empowered, heightened. New rules. Okay. Oh, come on. All right. But he used a sorcery point, and you have disadvantage on that roll. How about that? Roll again. You have disadvantage. I forgot about the sorcery points. He would have done that.
Yeah, we play sorcerers all the time. Rob, why don't you remember that?
I have now, having done this 3 times now.
Yes. I rolled another 14 plus 1.
14
so
plus
15.
1. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the dice.
Well, you know what? Fine. And he just runs at you. He just keeps running at you up the stairs.
Well, he's about to get some snowballs. Is it my turn?
It is. It's your turn.
All right. As you're running up with all the snowballs, I'm gonna start I start thinking of all these snowballs and what is it? Snilix snowball swarm. I'm gonna say that different every time I pronounce that. By the way, just to throw that out there. I always want to say Snorlax, but it's nowhere near Snorlax. It's just, I don't know. So he needs to make, and I'm going to cast it at. Level 3. So it would be 4d6, and I believe it's half damage.
Okay.
Yep. So. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, here we go.
10, 11, 14. Did you roll bad? Yeah!
You rolled bad.
That's 14. That's 14 damage.
From Snilax, Snowball Swarm. There we go.
And then as he sees the only threat here is you, she's again going, not he, she. It's another sorcery point and meta magic. Let's see. What does the target must make a constitution save on a failed save. The target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack. Do you have your weapon out?
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna try Frostbite instead of Ray of Frost, which is only 2d6 instead of 2d8. But let's... Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw. You got to beat a 14.
Okay. And disadvantage. All right, so... Constitution. 19.
Okay. I don't think you take any damage.
Yep, I'm reading it right now. No damage.
Yep, you don't take any damage. All right, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Took some and then took none. And then again, trying to keep my distance. And I know he's probably gaining on me, but again, I'm still trying to keep my distance. So I'm just like, you know.
Right,
get away!
Right.
No, get out of my house, castle. Actually, I'm about to move out.
All right. He does it once again. He tries to do his freeze hold on you, and he casts that spell. Go ahead and you know what? No, he doesn't do that. No.
Here we go.
Let's.
Here we go.
No.
Sub-Zero's building up to something nice.
No. He is just going to do that frozen air blast again as he swirls his hands around, still running at you, and he just cannot get within range of you.
Yes.
He uses 2 more of his key points and make a strength saving throw.
Natural 17 for a 16.
Oh my god.
Elsa's strong. Listen. Yo.
No, that's how the dice go.
You need to let her go. I was trying to think of I was trying to think of the song that was in the second movie. I can't remember.
That is definitely not. That is not how Let It Go goes. That is a different song.
No, it's not. Also, by the way, we're going to be taken off YouTube now.
Oh yeah, you sung it so perfectly. Yeah, it's the AI is going to just discover it.
To the note. All right, does that mean I'm up? Meta magic? You're going to use meta magic?
Yeah,
Anything?
and he moves as close as he can to you. He's within 10 feet of you. But you are now at the top of the stairs, and so is he. You're both on the balcony now.
Okay.
And he has no more meta magic because he spent 3 sorcery points to heighten that spell to give you disadvantage before when you succeeded.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Wow, what a waste.
That was a huge waste.
Yeah. Okay. She again, she's just in like spray and pray mode as you're like, "What are you doing? Get out of my house!" And she's gonna do. I feel like we're getting close, but no, she's gonna do ice knife at level 2.
Okay.
I don't want to waste everything. I don't think. So I'm gonna do ice knife at level 2. Yeah. So I roll a d20. Oh, that's cocked. Dang it! It was so close. No. That's a 10.
Misses.
Again, but all the meta magic, she's got it. I'm gonna then do roll a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna cast Frostbite as well. She's just double-handed moving.
Way more meta magic than I have. Yes.
Yes, she does. But also her AC's 12. So. What is? Did you roll a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I'm sorry. Constitution right now. 17.
Oh my gosh! All right. Nothing is happening as I'm just running and moving, and you're trying to get closer. All right. Next, you're up. I keep moving back. I try and do my 30 feet as I'm shooting backwards. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of space.
Now, Brett, I have to pause for one moment and ask you: is the video equipment still running?
The video equipment is still running. Yes, I have my.
It's not failed. Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, we're good. All right,
Yep.
Going back into it. So, Sub-Zero takes his turn. He lifts his hands up in the air as all this ice around him flies up, and he throws it down in this icy shower. It's really just Snorlax Snowball Swarm, but it's redone. It's flavored as his ice shower attack as he casts it. Let's see. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a natural 1. What is a natural 1? So.
Natural 1 is a failure.
Oh, man.
So, you take 3d6 cold damage. Oh, that was high.
Yes, that was.
16, but then reduced to 8 because it's cold damage from this one. He just needed to hit you.
Oh my gosh. That hurt. Okay. Are you done? Is that action, bonus action?
Up to you. Still 10. No bonus actions because he needs to be within melee range of you to be able to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
Unless there's some sort of like weird monk crap I'm forgetting about. Step of the wind, bonus
Step
action.
of the wind would just get him close.
Jump distance is doubled for your turn. Patient defense, no. Template, no. No. My jump distance is doubled. I can't. I don't think I can jump past my movement.
No,
total,
you can't.
Though.
You can't.
Yeah.
But you could use it. Did you already use a bonus action? You could use a bonus action step to win, at least get in melee range. I'm saying that, and I have no plan on how to get out of that. I'm like, oh no!
I'm trying to figure out if that is even.
Come
a
on,
thing,
Sub-Zero, do this. Elsa's like, I feel like you can do better. I feel like there's something you're missing here.
Yeah, jump distance doubled would just be 30 feet anyway, so it's not really gonna.
Well, I was gonna say your speed doubles.
Does it say that? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you get the So you get up to me.
Yes, so I'm gonna spend one of my key points to do that. Get up close to you. Where's my key points? They stick that all the way at the bottom. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Wanted to save that. I had one left. I wanted to save it for Flurry of Blows, but I can't do it now. All right. And, he's in melee range of you.
Okay. Is anything I have touch? No. Okay. Okay. If I use Ice Knife, is that at disadvantage? Because if we're in melee range? Or did you give her the feat?
I think I gave her the feat. I can't remember. You tell me. I'd be at the in features and traits, in the features and traits tab.
Yeah, Warcaster.
At the bottom, I have. Yeah, we both have Warcaster. Yeah, I wanted to avoid that crap.
Yeah. Right, because what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I gave them both the custom lineage because it's like they sort of like they were sort of born extra. They're not normal humans. Like Elsa was kind of born with this innate gift, so she's different than a human. And Sub-Zero was like born to a cryomancer and this weird, deep Mortal Kombat lore. Anyway, getting back into this, what do you do?
I'm going to I'm gonna do like, oh, you want to throw some snowballs? I got some more snowballs for you, and I just throw the snowballs because it's a. Wait, hold on. That's a dexterity saving throw in your end. I rolled, but doesn't mean anything. Dexterity saving throw, and I did it at level 3. It was a very
threatening roll.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
17 dexterity roll. You don't want to get Sub-Zero on a dexterity roll.
I know, but the half damage at least. At least I hit you with something.
Half damage. That's true.
Oh, these are all cocked. I just threw them on top of my other dice. Okay, 9
that's pretty good.
Plus 8. That's 17. So 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yes, and again, I'm going to cast Frostbite. Roll a Constitution saving throw. Just her hands are going crazy.
All right, he rolls a 3.
Okay, so you take I believe it's a D6 damage that I'm gonna roll. Oh, 2d6. Okay, 2d6, and you have you take 5 damage, and you have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on your next weapon attack
roll.
Yes, that's good timing.
As you hit him with that, he falls back onto the ground. But as you feel like you may have just defeated this person who's attacked you in your own sanctum, at the top of the stairwell, just a little bit back, up against the wall, in that sort of window area that opens up into the outside, there's this portal, this orange and red portal. It looks like it's wrapped in electricity. Before I notice it, I mean, I full on do the overwhelming just cry of like, oh my gosh, what's happening? That. And this portal just opens up, as you can see, like into this. It looks like some sort of weird decaying world on the other side of this portal, with like bones and lack of vegetation everywhere. But there's this man with this beard that steps through. He has this robe with his pointed shoulder pads, and he steps through. He looks around. He holds his hands up, which seem to be wrapped in some green energy, as Sub-Zero, the mysterious blue ninja, gets up from where he was laying, as he looks like he was just revitalized. How many hit points do you have? He didn't do very much damage to you at all.
I have 19 hit points out of 32. Because I minus the 10.
Now you have 20 hit points.
Bam. Thank you? Thank you for the one good berry?
But he looks like he was healed to be about just as able-bodied as you are. And I'm changing one more thing to make this a little faster. You get to recover one spell slot of your choice.
One spell slot of my choice. Okay.
Yes. As you feel this sense of revitalizing energy fill you.
Might as well do the 4th spot.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm going to do my 2nd level slot.
Are we rolling initiative again?
We might as well, but hold that thought. Okay. He looks at you all, and he says, "Round 2, fight!" And that
seems organized. What is happening?
And this crackling green energy flies off of his hands and into the snow packing the corners on the floor at the bottom of the stairwell as this familiar giant ice golem climbs up out of the snow, and he's a little different because his arms have a lot of like these chunks of ice on them, but also he has 4 arms coming out like Goro style, and it does not look happy with anybody in the room. And this man just kind of stands back as if waiting for you two to engage in combat. Roll initiative. Wow.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 3. So it'd be
rolled
plus
a 7.
2. It's a 5. It's a 5 total. This dice, man,
Okay.
told you, it goes up and down. So it rolls good and then it rolls bad.
Right.
All right.
Okay. So he goes first, and you two are about 15 feet away this time. So, with his icy blade still in hand, he runs up to you and attacks. Let's see, action. First attack, 22 hits.
Sure. Of course that hits.
All right, with his Kori blade, which is a Frostbrand short sword, he deals 7. Oh, it does some extra damage too, doesn't it? Oh yeah, an additional 1d6 cold damage. So it does 7 slashing damage plus.
Reduced to 3.
No, 7 slashing. Oh, that's right. You have
Stone
Stone
Skin.
Skin. I forgot.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. And then 3, so 7, so 10. You can just say 5 damage. The 3 cold damage on top of that.
Sure.
That's his first attack.
Well, actually, you round down, so 3.5. 3 divided by would be 1.5, so you would round down.
Half of. Oh, I see. You're doing them individually. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to. 25.
It matters.
Hit.
It's one thing.
It
Is that
does
another
matter.
hit? You said 25 to hit?
Yeah,
yes.
This is as he hits you with the blade and then kicks you as hard as he can with for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Gosh, this is bad. So reduced to 4, but still, that was a huge hit. Okay. This is where we make or break it here. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Oh, that's not smart. I don't want to do that one. Okay, I'm going to do the snowball. Just. Yep. I'm gonna do
Okay,
snowball.
Snilex Snowball Swarm at what was that, 4th level?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. A creature takes 2d6 or 2d8 cold damage or bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a fail and half on a save. No, I'm gonna cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't I do that the first time? Oh no, because that's a level 4 spell. Ice Storm. Make a dexterity saving throw.
So as you
still have-
start casting this spell, there's this swirling storm of ice spinning around you as he rolls a 17.
Which saves. But you
Which
still-
saves.
You just take half of this. Okay. Alright. Still a decent hit. 10, 21, 20, 25 damage. Half, so that's 12 damage. Which,
Dang.
yeah, I mean, it's the level 4 spell.
Yeah.
And still, she will cast. Actually, I don't know if I really want to do this Constitution saving throw. She's gonna do another ray of frost as she sees a big hit came, and she's one last. Oh, come on!
What's the attack roll?
It's a 9 total. I rolled a 3. This could have ended it.
no
It could have
good.
ended it.
No good.
Oh.
And but as your turn ends, that giant snow creature, the snow golem from the bottom of the stairwell, he takes his arm and he swings across all of you. All of you make a dexterity saving throw.
6.
Nope, you fail. So you take. Gosh, that hits so hard. 6, 12, so 13 bludgeoning damage. As he's able to just kind of do a flip over it, and he just
As the flip
through
happens, I'm looking up at him and just get nailed. And I am down. I'm dead. Or I'm out. I'm knocked out.
Right. Well, yeah, you're out. And I almost said Shing Sun. The mysterious man who came out of the portal, the green energy comes around his hands again. You get to restore one of your spell slots. You know what? No, you don't.
I don't
you
need to.
Plenty.
I don't need to.
I needed it last time, but I don't need it this time. And once again, you're at 20 hit points. So
okay.
12, heal.
All right.
Round
Good.
3, fight. And
What is happening?
Sub-Zero kind of flips his sword around, but from behind you, you hear a familiar voice. As you can see in your extras page, you have a little snowman buddy. As you hear a familiar voice from behind you go, "Hey, I can help!" And you see a little snowman that has been formed, and he just sticks a little carrot in his face, and he says, "Just let me know what you want me to do."
Olaf, I'm so glad you're here. The good thing is, I can bring you back, buddy. I created you. Hey, go bother that big guy, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
There you go. Do your thing.
But before initiative is even rolled, he slides down the what do you call it? The banister. He slides down the banister, and he says, "I'm Olaf, and I like dark hugs."
He would say that.
He,
That's accurate.
Yeah, and he maybe got the distraction of that giant golem this time, who was the one who really one-upped you last time, and it's just you and Sub-Zero. Roll initiative.
Okay, you rolled really high anyways. I could say I rolled a 20 and it wouldn't matter because you rolled high. But no, I only rolled a 7, Rob. I'm not firing the dice. I'm not going to fire it. I'm going to keep it there.
And he
Earpiece came out.
uses his first attack to... you see that white, icy tendril come around his hand again as he throws it onto the ground as it moves after you. And you feel that cold sensation even tingling all the way up to your brain. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
A 9. I'm rolling so bad on this thing.
So I guess I didn't even explain it yet. So this is hold person or freeze hold.
Yeah.
As your skin starts to turn this bluish tone as even though you're resistant to the cold damage, you're not feeling any damage, but you
holding
feel
me there.
Frozen in place as ice is literally holding your feet and your body is barely able to move at all. And he runs up.
No, I have game night in 2 days. With Anna and
Christoph. Starts attacking.
Okay.
Let's see. First attack.
Does he have advantage?
Oh, he does have advantage.
Yeah.
You're right. In fact, I'm going to re-roll that whole thing with advantage this time. Here we go. Roll. Holy shit.
Did you roll a natural 20?
I rolled 2 natural 20s.
What? 1 out of a 400 chance.
I've only done that 3 times ever in Dungeons & Dragons. At least since advantage has been a thing in 5th edition.
Right.
But I digress.
Okay.
So, boop-a-doop-a-doo, crit damage roll, boom. That was unimpressive.
Wow, that was your critical hit. 7?
Yeah, I know. 7 damage plus... Hold on, I'm not done yet.
I was going to say, that's also halved.
Yeah. 8. So, half 13. It was a combination of slashing and cold damage.
Yeah. All right, I'm down to 13. Okay, what do I have to do? Make a save?
So, yeah, just like the normal whole person spell, you need to make a wisdom saving throw to get out of this. You almost have the willpower to break free of this cold.
It's a 10.
Not enough.
I can't fire it because what if it starts working? All right, is that my whole turn?
That's your whole turn.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, wait. Unless Olaf, he's about to throw a snowball at this giant creature. And he sees what's going on there. How many attacks does Olaf get? How many snowballs can he throw?
Olaf
can you look at your extras page?
Yeah, I'm here. Multi-attack. He gets 3 melee attacks. Oh my gosh. Olaf.
3 melee attacks?
Olaf's a beast. Yeah, he has a ranged snowball. 50, 60 feet.
But you know what? Right. We'll say he can do that as part of his multi-attack. I feel like it's much more likely and actually demonstrable inside the series. It's more accurate. So he
because it's melee.
Quickly pulls up 3 snowballs.
He full on Buddy the Elf. You know, that whole thing.
Well, he throws deep cut reference there.
Yeah.
He throws one at the snow golem.
Okay,
right?
this is the one towards
the
snow golem.
I tell you what, you're frozen. So you're frozen. So I'm gonna let you pick who the targets are. Do you want to attack one of them with that against the snow golem and the other two at Sub-Zero?
We'll do one towards the snow golem, which is this one.
Okay.
So what's a 14? Is a 14 hit?
14 hits. He's a big target. He doesn't have any armor.
Okay, that's a total of 7 damage to that. And then as he threw the one, he's like, "Oh no, Elsa's frozen! Get away, buddy!" You know, that's my best Josh Gad impersonation. That was horrible.
Wow.
So here's 2 of them.
Sounded like you.
Pretty much. Both of those miss. A 12 and a 4. I don't know what to tell you, Rob. The dice were rolling well for me, and now they're not. This is the way D&D works, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, so instead of attacking the entire banister like he did before, he sees Olaf, that giant four-armed creature, and he picks up Olaf, and he throws him at the, just in the general direction of Sub-Zero and Anna.
Anna automatically fails a death save, or a dexterity save, right?
Oh yeah, this isn't going to do much damage anyway.
As Olaf's
it's like his soft little cushy snowballs.
Right.
4 bludgeoning damage as his body collides with both of them, but he needs to make a concentration save, concentration check.
Who does?
Sub-Zero to maintain his thing.
Oh, got it.
The hold.
This is going to be so close, guys. I'm down to 11 HP. and I'm completely held. And I'm not giving up on this dice. We're going to see what happens.
There it is.
What was the save? 12? What did he have to do? Oh, you have to just break 10, don't you?
I thought it was 10 plus the damage done, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've...
It's 10 if it's a minimum, 10's the minimum. So basically, if it was ever 22 damage, then it would be 11. 22 damage and above for a concentration. So it's Sub-Zero's.
Oh yeah, and he has advantage on it too, I forgot. So
okay.
Yeah, either way, his second one was even higher.
All right,
than that,
Sub-Zero's up.
Right. Oh, this thing's falling, my camera.
Here we go.
Give me a second. So he runs up and first attack, 22.
That hits. No.
Plus. Oh yeah, it was an advantage too. I forgot. So
Yeah.
was the second one going to be a? Yeah, it wasn't a critical. So 14. So 7 damage altogether. A combination of slashing and cold damage from that one.
All right. You did 7.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 4. This is the save. This is the save, and then to do all the things.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? So it's my turn. It's Elsa's turn.
Wait, how much HP do you have left?
4 HP.
He also takes a kick at you, and rolls
What?
a 20. He has a +3 to his damage. I think I forgot that last time too. And does a total of 5 damage to you.
Cut that in half.
Wow.
That's 2. He has 2 HP left. With this save, and then doing my last level 4 spell, this might be able to, like, win. This is crazy. This is my turn, right?
This is it.
Okay, here we go. Don't fail me, dice. What is it, a wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
A 13?
Did you just roll a 13?
Yeah.
DC's 13.
Boom! That just happened!
As you break free from the ice.
There's like cuts. She's getting just beat up. Just no. And she breaks free, and then starts the whole storm over again.
Okay.
As she's in a full-on panic. And so ice storm, dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
What'd you do on the dexterity saving throw?
I'm rolling it now. It wasn't clicking for some reason. Of course, he succeeds on the dexterity saving
okay,
throw.
but it's okay. It's okay. I could still roll high. No.
Yeah.
No. Please. Oh gosh, who are you people? Let's see. How much HP does he have left?
Oh wait, I have it here. He has 20 hit points. You hit him before, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit him with Ice Storm before.
Was it like he got the half damage from that one too? What was that? I think I skipped past that. I didn't actually write it down.
It was a total of, oh man, I think it was a total of like 25 damage, and so 25 damage.
It was a really high.
It was, and so it would be half that, so that'd be like 12 damage. Why don't we do 11 damage?
12.
That'll make this interesting.
11 damage. Okay, I wrote it down. Yeah.
So now he has 9 left. Okay, I'm rolling
Yeah.
2d4s or 2d8s and 4d6s.
Right.
Does he have any resistances to any kind of damage?
Fire damage because it's from his blade.
Okay. Okay. All right, we got 10. Oh, the 10, 18. Hold on. Is it supposed to be 4d4 or 4d6s? It's 4d6. I rolled 5d6s. I'm sorry. I actually rolled pretty high. I rolled pretty high. I have to reroll all of it. Okay.
4d6s. It's gonna be
Got it.
hard to not kill him.
Yeah, and so 10, 17, 20, 22, 27. So that in half. So yeah, another.
Yeah, that's that does it. And I really thought I was gonna kill you that time.
It was
All right.
so close. You got me down to 2 HP.
Yeah, and I forgot I was only doing half damage. I was like, wait, I didn't kill you with that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yes, you do this massive storm again, and he's just trying to jump out of the way, but pierces right through him. And he's just dazed, standing on his feet. Oh, and that man from the portal, he says, "Finish him."
Elsa steps up towards him and says, "Hey, Olaf, we're not going to miss game night after all." And just does one of his own little sword things with the out of his hand, kind of like Scorpion, but so it's like a scorpion kind of thing, and it just kind of comes out and just he just cuts his head off. That was a little gory. That was actually a little much. I kind of matched him in his gore. That was a little much for me. I should.
And then, but then Olaf comes over. Oh, we can't put that in this, and he scoops up some snow and puts it on top of where his head was and makes a little face.
Yeah.
There, all better. As there's just blood just like spurting down his neck, and he falls over. Yeah.
A Saito Bob like blood spurt hair is coming out of the blood or out of the snow. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, as it's like
the man from behind the portal. Just before it looks like he's about to leave, and he seems to be satisfied. The giant snow golem dissipates and falls to the ground, but he says, "The next mortal combat, I will seek you out," and he disappears behind the portal as it closes.
Oh no! Don't go. I'm just joking. All right, that was successful. That was an hour-long video.
It was an hour long. It's been an hour long every time. This time we got it recorded.
Yep.
No technical issues.
So far, so good. All right, guys, thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to do a lot more videos like this, figuring out kind of fun little combinations of verses. But then also our next video, we're going to have a topic to talk about. I gave a little spoiler earlier. It's going to be about, sharing the spotlight. So stay tuned for that one. Give us the subscribes, the likes, the... what is it? The podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify. We appreciate your guys' time with us, and we'll see you on the next one.